Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Screamin'. Welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and the final shape intel. And in today's video, we're going to be covering another glitch that I think everybody's going to want to know if you're a new player or a returning veteran player, because in today's video, we're going to be sharing a glitch that allows you to farm out infinite enhancement cores. And enhancement cores are sort of the going currency at the moment, that and Glimmer with the removal of legendary shards. So they've never really been more vital than they are at the moment. And even if you're somebody who probably has quite a few enhancement cores left over from the long year that we had previous to the final shape, you can always use a few more. And if you're a new player and you're not really sure how to farm out this currency yet, this is going to come in very handy. But in any case, I think everybody will benefit from this particular glitch, and it's going to be one that you're probably going to want to use as quickly as possible, because things like this do tend to get patched, and in particular this one I think will be patched probably within a few hours. So make use of it while you can, if you can. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 The Final Shape content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. Remember, any of those things enter you into any future giveaways on this YouTube channel, and we do one every 1,000 subscribers, so you never want to miss out. And of course, when and if we reach 100,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away an Xbox Series X or a video card if you play on PC. And if you stick around till the end of the video, you can leave that hashtag in the comments section to be entered into the next giveaway a second time for this video. So this is really going to only apply to people, unfortunately, who have completed the campaign. So if you haven't completed the campaign, I'm sorry, you might not be able to actually benefit from this particular glitch. If you haven't completed the campaign yet because you had trouble with the servers yesterday, as most people did, hopefully those have been fixed for you. But if you haven't actually been able to get this to work properly still, even a day later, as I have heard some people are still having some trouble, and the legendary campaign, if you are doing the legendary campaign, or even the normal campaign, can get very difficult if you get dropped to orbit in the middle of any of the missions. I do have a quick remedy for that I wanted to mention quickly. I said quick twice, so you know it's going to be fast. Simply, once you cue the mission to load and you get that little 3, 2, 1 countdown, I don't know why this works, but go to your player loadout screen or go to your Eververse store. Now, either one of those, the directory doesn't seem to work, but the Eververse store or the player loadout seem to work fairly regularly. And in fact, the Eververse store, I haven't had it not work. At least it worked all day yesterday. So once you get the countdown, go to the Eververse store and just stay in that menu until you load in to the mission. That's if you're still having trouble. Again, I'm not totally sure why this works. Maybe they work off of different servers and one just receives a little bit more traction or doesn't have as much trouble loading, so who knows. But in any case, that's a quick remedy to the issue with servers that was affecting most people loading into the missions or getting dropped out. It won't, of course, save you from getting dropped out, but I never actually had a problem yesterday when I used this method of getting dropped out, so maybe it just sort of secured me in the mission a little bit easier, or a little bit better. But once you've completed the campaign, you will have some new quests available to you. One will be to get this weapon, the new version of the Kvostov. Now, I will include a link on how to get this weapon in the comment section down below. Big shout out to Scaro9. He did a really great tutorial of this. So I would suggest you go and watch his video, and if you do, tell him I sent you. But great tutorial, great YouTuber. But that's how to get the weapon. This glitch is once you have the weapon. Now, once you have the weapon, you can pull it out of your collections. Now, this is kind of similar to things that we've had in the past, but we haven't had a glitch like this in a while. And occasionally we'll get a glitch kind of like this from Banshee 44, where you'll buy a weapon and every single time you delete it, you'll get a number of enhancement cores. Now, in the case of the Banshee 44 glitch that we get on occasion, usually it's at a cost that is equal to the enhancement cores themselves. So you're sort of trading in one material for the other, and enhancement cores just being a little bit more scarce can come in handy. But in this case, you're actually going to be getting more enhancement cores out than you put in. The only cost will be 3,000 glimmer. But as you can see, if you buy this particular weapon, it will cost 1 enhancement core and 3,000 glimmer. Now, you're not going to get the glimmer back, but when you delete this weapon, so once you buy it for 1 enhancement core and 3,000 glimmer, and it is on your player, you can then delete it, and it will give you 7 enhancement cores back at the cost of the 3,000 glimmer. But you'll still get, I think, maybe a little bit of glimmer. It doesn't really matter. It's 7 enhancement cores for the price of 1. Like I said, I think this will be patched fairly quickly because things like this just tend not to stay around that long. I don't know exactly how Bungie will patch it. They might just, take the weapon out of the collections or disable it from being in your collections. If you can't find it in your collections, it's because you probably haven't completed the campaign yet. I think it does appear in your collections, even if you haven't actually done the quest for it once you actually complete the campaign. And the quest is fairly straightforward without too much of a guide, as, like I said, I'll leave that in the comment section or in the description box. But essentially, you just have to run around the Pale Heart. There'll be those regional chests, the gold chests that you have to loot. You have to find all of them. There should be a key that gets awarded at each one of them, and then all those keys, I think, can be combined into another thing that allows you to unlock the legendary version of this weapon. And it does look like there's going to be an exotic version of the Kvastov. So it's only the legendary version currently, and that is the one that will give you the 7 enhancement cores back. And that's going to be it, really, for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. Remember to head over to Scaro9's YouTube channel, give him a like, tell him who sent you, and watch his tutorial, because you won't find a better one. If you've watched till this point in the video, you can of course leave a hashtag #TheFinalShape or a hashtag Scaro in the comment section down below, or a hashtag Bungie or a hashtag Destiny2. Any of those I will count towards the next giveaway. Thanks so much for all the support on the last video. More stuff like that to come. I do believe that the API glitch is still functioning at the moment, but might have been sort of changed. I've heard some people saying that they can still change the different stats and the different perks on their weapons, but they don't actually see them once they get back into game. They can still change them on dim, so maybe there was a remedy to that. I also did hear, if you watched my last video, about the exotic glitch on how to get your new exotics, the new exotics, quicker. I actually heard that people who had exotics in their postmaster from legendary lost sectors, so if you were doing my exotic glitch from last year or previous to the final shape, where you simply had a full inventory of Ingrams on your person, you had them sent to your postmaster, that those were actually, when you took them out of your postmaster, now we're decrypting into the new exotics as well, so kind of a double on that one. But thanks so much for watching once more, and as always, I am Wilhelm Scream. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the final shape a little bit more now that the servers are a little bit steadier, and of course, we will see you next time.